CAC stands for the Child Advocacy Center, and the Child Advocacy Center was created for a child-friendly place when there's allegations of sexual abuse or extreme physical abuse in children. So those systems were typically created with adults in mind, and this creates a much more child-friendly, trauma-informed approach. So we bring all the people who need to know a child's story to one place, and that helps avoid multiple interviews, because there's a lot of people that might need to know that information, including Child Protective Services, prosecutors, law enforcement. So we bring all those people here so everyone who needs to know can hear what a child has to say. And we also have an expert forensic interviewer who specializes just in interviewing those types of children. And we offer therapy and follow-up services for non-offending caregivers who come here. So we kind of try to be a one-stop shop for those type of situations.
We know that 1 in 10 children are sexually abused before they're 18 years old, and out of that, 90% of those children know who their perpetrator is. And so when you break it down, I believe it's like 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys. And that's before they're 18 years old. So if we think about how many children we have in our counties, in Jackson and Lenawee and Hillsdale, that's a lot of children that have something that has happened to them possibly. And so the numbers, they spoke volumes, and I think it was working with the prosecutor's office to say, you know what, yeah, we're seeing this. We're seeing these come through the court. We're seeing these CSC, these criminal sexual conduct cases coming through the court, and we do need a place where children can go and we can help the process along.
Well, unfortunately, you know, as prosecuting attorney, you see cases of abuse of children, whether it's physically or sexually. There's a huge need. My first year as prosecutor, I believe we had over 70 interviews of children at the Advocacy Center. Now, this past year, we had well over 300. And those are reported cases. You know, we don't know how many unreported cases are out there, but that's a lot of cases that are being investigated and that actually come to the center. So there is a tremendous need for the Advocacy Center to be able to interview children forensically, do it one time, do it in a gentle and as less traumatic way as you can, and yet still provide support for that child and that child's family.
Well, I think, you know, once we can help children feel comfortable and safe and feel empowered, you know, feeling empowered to share something that has happened to them and helping them understand that it's not their fault, what has happened is not their fault. I think it's very powerful, and I think if we're able to work and help these children have a voice now, that in the future as adults, they're going to be able to have a voice, you know, for future generations and children that may have experienced something that they also experienced as children. So it is very important, but it's also important because the goal is, if empowering and helping these kiddos have a voice, maybe we'll start to see a decrease in these numbers of children that are being abused on a yearly basis. So.
Well, the CAC makes a difference in this community. You're helping out kids, you're helping out families, you're helping to support them, you're giving them hope for the future, and you're also giving them the opportunity to seek justice when they've been victimized. You know, kids are probably the most innocent members of our society. They need a voice. And this place, this CAC, you know, it gives them a voice. You know, it gives them hope, it gives them help, and it gives them a way to seek justice.